Hey everybody, this is Sophie Wren, and today I'm doing an encore of my video on what you haven't embraced yet, Claim Your Birthright, part of my series, video 1 of my series on why you keep making excuses and what to do about it. If you want to write something, you want to write a book, you want to create music, you've got a business idea that you need to develop, you need to make a sales page for, you need to create a product, you need to create a speech, you need to do stuff, or you work for something where you need to do presentations or you need to do writing, and that's really difficult for you, you need this series. If you're not moving forward consistently every day, you're stopping, you're starting, you're getting unmotivated or overwhelmed, your goals are not going forward the way that you'd like to see them, they're not flowing, you have writer's block or creator's block every few days, you feel pressured and overwhelmed, or you're really unmotivated to work now because you have a lot of things going on. And so there just never seems to be enough time to work on what you need to work on. Interesting. Okay, you're sensitive to feedback from other people in your life, whether it's family, friends, work, other coaches, readers, clients, or critical people you just seem to attract, like in your love life, for instance. Wow, weird that happens. You still haven't reached where you want to go, and you might have had problems growing up, critical family members, bosses, bullying, etc., toxic relationships. So wherever you want to go, you're not there yet, and it feels like a strain to get there. If any of these things remind you of yourself, hang on, because we're going to accelerate your progress, get you moving forward consistently, no more stopping and starting, and you're going to make a bigger impact on the world with whatever it is that you have to create. And you're going to be seen for who you really are, your brilliance, and light up the world with it. Okay, I really believe that you, watching this, you are a unique person, and whatever you're here to do, only you can do it. And we need you. We need you. You're one piece of this universal puzzle that I want to spark and ignite and get going faster, because there's a lot of other things that we all need to be doing here. You've got work. Somebody out there is vacuuming. That's their job. We're just going to ignore it. You have other things you need to do. You need to feed yourself. You might have kids. You have to make a paycheck. You have to exercise and eat and feed yourself and sleep. And you have people in your life. And you might have hobbies, or you might have other projects. You might have deadlines and bills and all these other things. So how the hell do you have time to work on your purpose? How the heck do you get this thing moving forward? How do you have time to reflect on what your deepest purpose is with everything else? Oh my God, it's amazing, this thing called life that we're planted in. But I have skills. I have tools that I've developed over the last 31 years of me being on the planet. But specifically, I've been working with writers and creators over the last 10 years, 7 years or so. It's starting to just become a number that doesn't even stick in my brain anymore. It's been so long. Helping you make faster progress and getting through those things that become excuses, that are blocks, that are reasons not to move forward. One of the biggest things is just not being clear on what exactly you need to do next. Like, if you have a lot of ideas or no idea, then you don't know what to do. It's hard to do it. Or you know, but you're just not in a place to be able to implement that right now. Whatever it is, we're going to work on that today. Hang on. Stay with me. Don't go anywhere. I mean it. Stay. Good boy. Okay. So if you have a desire, though, to be creative, maybe this is part of your vision. Maybe you want to be writing. Maybe you want to be making something. Oh, hey, Donald. He said he wants to comment more, but the signal keeps breaking up. That's okay. Keep watching. There'll be a replay. Thank you for joining me. We'll love your comments when you can. Anyone can leave a comment about what you're struggling with, or what you want to create, or anything that is popping in your head that you're like, Sophia, I want to share. So please feel free anytime. So anyway, so what I wanted you to do right off the bat is I want you to think big. I want you to think holistically. We're going to take a second to get an eagle-eye view of everything, and then in the next couple of videos, we get more specific. Okay, so this is a 4-part video series. Currently, I've already made all the videos. I'm just remaking some of them to make them even better. So what we're going to start in this process is always start with eagle eye. Whenever you get confused or unsure, always go back to this. Always go back to this, like every day. I think it's one of the best things that you can do for yourself. Keeps you motivated, keeps you aligned, keeps you clear on what you need to do. Oh, he's calling me beautiful. Oh, it's very distracting. Thank you. Thank you. So back to where I was. Okay, so you want to keep coming back to your mission, because you're here on the planet for a reason, and I really believe that somewhere inside of you is the wisdom to know exactly what to do next. And when you're connected to that and not distracted by everything else going on, see, I have that to work on too. Compliments are great, keep them coming. When you are really aligned, then you know what to do next every step of the way. And it becomes easier, you guys, as you start to listen and validate yourself. You start to gain energy and power, which I call creative power. And that allows you to knock down challenges. That allows you to create a world that you want to live in. Because if you look around, there's always something to fix. There's always something broken. There's always something that doesn't feel right. And trust yourself that it doesn't feel right. It's okay to feel like it's not right, whether it's globally or locally or just in yourself. We all have things that we want to achieve, and we want to get from point A to point B. So wherever you are is okay. Wherever the world is okay. Because you're here for a reason. You're going to address your part of this bigger puzzle. But to do that, you have to be sparked up. You need to make faster progress. You need to hear yourself first off. Get that eagle eye view and know where you fit into the puzzle. Know where you're going and what is just the very next step forward. That's all you need to know. It's just a sense of where you're going or feeling of where you're going, and just one specific thing that you can do today. That's really, you just keep repeating that cycle, and you're going to get amazingly far. So, I really love working with writers and creators. I feel like my message could really help anyone, but the writing and creative process has certain aspects that I feel uniquely designed to serve. So I will be speaking about writing and creating specifically. If your goal is different and you feel called to watch this, absolutely do, and just apply everything I'm saying to your situation. So writing or creating is a part of the puzzle of your life. Like I mentioned, there's a lot of other things going on. It's a part of your mission here on the planet. There's a lot of other people, there's a lot of other problems that you can't personally solve. You don't have to do everything, but you need to address your piece of the puzzle, and you need to be working within your life. The writing and creating is just one piece of that. It's like a hologram. It's like a hologram inside of a hologram. Wow, meta. Okay, so we're just looking for this one little splinter, almost, or this one little key that is, when we turn it, is going to unlock everything else in yourself and in the world. Okay, so we're trying to find this unique purpose that you're designed here on the planet to turn that key on. Okay, this little thing that you've been looking for, that you've been wondering about, maybe you've been fussing on, maybe you've just been completely oblivious because you don't have time. There's a reason why you're here. And when you can unlock the energy, then you will feel more clarity, more sense of purpose. You'll know what your mission is. You'll be able to inspire other people from this place. Everything that you create will be more powerful. Everything you say will be more powerful. You know what I'm talking about? All right, you ready to get there? So whatever your birthright is, that's what I'm going to call that special place. You need to embrace it. You need to own it. You need to claim it, because it's just for you. All right, so we're going to do a guided meditation to get you connected to that place. Honestly, the way I have been lately, I've been feeling it. I want you to have it too. Okay, so I'm going to transfer this energy from me to you. All right, so go ahead, if you can, just close your eyes. We're going to do a little guided meditation. You may want to have some notes, okay? And that will help you, in the future. So grab a piece of paper if you can. If not, then jet to that when we're done, or put it in a Word document, okay? So I do want you to take some notes. Even just one word would be great on a Post-it, okay? So just consider that for a moment. But you don't need to do that this second if you're just ready to go. So take some deep breaths. Feel where you are. Feel your body. You may be feeling good, may not be feeling good, maybe feeling something in between. Feel it. Allow yourself for just a few moments to feel exactly where you are, exactly what you're feeling. It's all great information. It's helping you get closer to where you want to be so things feel better. So many of us numb out. I need you to feel as much as you can. And I want you to remind yourself to feel yourself. You may have other people in your life, other things you're connected to. Just try to let them go. Just try to say, I'm going to let go of everything else right now and just focus on me for just a few minutes. And really, in the end, it will help people. But we need you to be you. So if you can just tell yourself, we're just going to be here now, and I'm going to be me. I'll get back to everybody else in the world later. This is me time. Cool. So take some deep breaths. We're going to do fourfold breathing, so we're going to count in fours. So go ahead and count in for 4 as you breathe in, and then you're going to pause for 4, and then you're going to exhale for 4, and then pause for 4, and repeat a few times. So I'm going to guide you. I just can't actually do the breathing with you because I would die. So I'll breathe with you. I'll count. So 1, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4. Now feel deep into your belly and feel whatever you're feeling deep into your belly as you breathe. Just focusing on trying to hit that target of your lower belly with each breath. As you exhale, just make a sound. Try to imagine the weight is being lifting off of your shoulders. The weight of the world is going. Breathing into your lower belly. And at a natural pace, breathing out all the cares of the world. They'll all be there for you later should you want to get them back. Okay. So go ahead and imagine, with your eyes closed, where you want to be next. What has been kicking around your head as a vision for the world, your world, or something you want to change about something bigger. I want you to think 5 days from now. Where do you want to be? What do you want to shift, do, have, achieve? Don't think too much about it. I want you to feel this. What will that feel like? What will that shift, that tiny microscopic shift, feel like in your body? Feel whatever that feeling is. This is important. The feeling is the most important part of the goal. Now think about a year from now. Moving forward in time, if you were a year from now, looking back at everything you had achieved, how would you feel ideally? What would be the best thing you could possibly feel a year from now, looking back? Don't think about it. Don't tell yourself it's not realistic. Just do what I say. Just think about the ideal situation. We will talk about all those little concerns tomorrow and the next day. Okay, so 5 years down the line, imagine your hands are joined with a bunch of other people. Okay, so it's 5 years down the line. You're part of a tribe of people who have all been moving forward towards some big goal, and you've now achieved it. Looking back, feeling accomplished as part of this greater whole, how do you feel? How would you feel if you were part of a huge team of people around the world or in your community doing something purposeful? How would that feel? What is your unique feeling inside of your unique body? Do you have any sense of what that purpose or mission might have been that you've achieved in 5 years? Same thing for 10 years. You're part of an even more massive group of people. And 20 years, you're part of a huge global community doing shit that is really cool. And just feel into your body how that would feel to make a massive impact, to be a part of something bigger. And you're really you, but you're releasing your ego. This is about something much bigger. And you're part of a community that knows who you are and accepts who you are. that sees your, quote, flaws as something valuable to balance out other people's stuff here on the planet. Your gifts are received and illuminated and expanded on and blown up so everyone can see, because they're useful to a greater whole, and you deserve to have all of your needs met. So in this grand vision, everyone is helping everyone connect to something bigger. Everyone is sharing their gifts with everybody else. Everything is flowing, energy is flowing, blocks are moving, challenges are being toppled, old structures and institutions that don't work anymore are changing, because we are using the people power. And it starts with you using your creative power. So feel into your body again. What would it be like 20 years from now, 50 years from now, however many years you have left on your life, at the end of it, feeling like you were a part of a team of people doing cool shit. Important, powerful shit. I don't know what your particular part is yet. Feel free to tell me later in the comments. But you're here for a reason. And I want you to feel that in your body, as if it already happened, as if you already did the thing. Feel that unique design of your birthright. You have a right to feel like you matter here. You have a right to feel everything. Now I want you to draw in all your ancestors. I want you to imagine like your whole bloodline going back hundreds of generations, 1,000 generations, is a part of this team that you're holding hands with down the line. In fact, you can imagine like right now today, you're the center of a sunflower of seeds all spiraling around you, and those seeds are your ancestors. Those seeds are those people who came before you. You're the only reason, they are the only reason why you are here now. It's because somebody gave birth to somebody who gave birth to somebody else. And they would probably be happy that a little bit of them is still walking around on this planet, no matter what your relationship with your closer family is. I want you to tap into the power of your bloodline. This will help you to embrace your birthright. So just imagine that you can be thankful now that somebody brought you here, and that somebody is thankful that you are here. In fact, there are many somebodies you may never have met, whose spirit exists here to support you, to honor you, to challenge you, to be the best you that you can, to be all that you can be, to be your potential, because you're going to bring honor to the family. And this is an ancient thing. A lot of civilizations honor that. Maybe ours doesn't as much as they could, but it's powerful. So I just want you to feel that in your bones, that these bones were given to you for a reason, that you're here for a reason. And now bring your hands to your heart and just ask yourself, what do I need to do today? If you can be open to all the wisdom available to you from your bloodline, from your people, from your future self. If you could download a message from 50 years from now, or 20 years from now, or 10 years from now self about what is really important for you to be focusing on today. Are you open to that information? Just say yes. Feel into your body, feel into your heart. What is the feeling that you would have after accomplishing all these things? What is the feeling? For me, it's a sense of liberation, a sense of peace, a sense of excitement. These are important things you can write down. What will it feel like for me to achieve something meaningful in my life? And although I'm asking you to think about years down the line, changes can happen very fast when you're focused, when you're motivated, when you're no longer making excuses about the things that down the line you're not going to think matters. So let's focus on what matters to you now and what's going to matter down the line years from now, and you're going to be glad you did those things. So What in your life feels the same? I want you to think about this like a vibrational frequency that you can get on, like a little lift at a ski lodge. That this frequency I'm trying to get you to tune into, this feeling of accomplishment, this feeling of like when you're done your purpose, how will you feel, is like a little airlift. It's a way for you to connect to your birthright, to your mission, to something higher that we're all a part of. We're all our individual little seed, and we're also part of the grand world tree. We're both. So this frequency is helping you to transform yourself, everyone. Unlock that key. That's what it feels like when you open the door, right? So the more you're focused on this, the faster you're going to accelerate your progress at your writing, at your creating, at what you're uniquely here to do. So that was the first step. As soon as you tune into that frequency or those goals, oftentimes, as I've been kind of coaching you through in this process today, oftentimes you start to get distracted. You start to get distracted by other people's energies and opinions. We'll talk about that more. You also have your own inner critic that can tell you that you're not meaningful enough, or you're not significant enough, or the pressure is very high, or all of these things. But what I'm asking you to do now is not really to think, but to feel, and to just try to ride that frequency into the future and ask yourself, does this, if you have choices to make, does this option feel more like where I'm supposed to be going? That frequency I'm trying to ride, does it feel like that? Or does it feel like something else? Does it feel like something that doesn't feel as good? Does it feel like a less good option? Okay, so just if you have two things to choose from, choose the thing that feels like your birthright. Okay, and if there's something that you haven't been making time for, as we all like to make excuses, you haven't been making time for something that you really feel aligned with, is kind of the same vibe. Could be a writing project, could be cleaning out your garage, it could be something, whatever it is, that's setting you up for success, to be where you need to be down the line, years down the line. You need to trust that. You need to trust yourself that that is significant, and you will have resistance to it. You will have reasons to not do it. I'm asking you to put those aside today and put a dent in that. Put 5 minutes into that. Just sit and think about it for a minute, or just notice, hey, I'm not doing that. Even that alone is progress, as we will talk more. Even just knowing that you're not doing it is progress. Awareness. Okay. But tune into the feeling of it. It will change you. It will change you. Right. So everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. A lot of people have been watching this series, and I think I put some of my best things in it because I want to give this. This is what I have to give to the world. This is what I'm here to do. This is what I know my purpose is during this time. So I'm happy to provide stuff for free. But some people need more support. So if you're not moving forward consistently, you're stopping, you're starting on projects and goals, you have writer's block or creator's block every few days, you feel pressured and overwhelmed, or you're unmotivated to work now, you're sensitive to feedback from other people, what other people think in your family, your friends, your bosses. Sometimes they may introduce ideas to you and you have trouble discerning what is really for you and what is just their opinion. You don't want to be criticized. You might have critical people in your life now that you attract, like loved ones, or you might have had a history of toxic relationships, bad bosses, bullying, critical family members, whatever happened. If you've had problems growing up, or things that keep you from really feeling like you're at your best, you still haven't reached where you want to go. It feels like a strain to get there. If you're ready to have some discipline and accountability for your writing and have a massive breakthrough in all of that, then I want to invite you to talk to me. I can help you to embrace your purpose, get the writing and creating done, and feel alive as you do it. Everything becomes clearer. Everything becomes easier. You become more powerful. You become a source that is changing the world around you, from the relationships that you have, from the words and the creations you're putting out there to seriously impacting everyone in your life with your energy, with your words, and with your creative power to make this world the world that you want to be living in. To make this world the world that is going to accept you more because you're more you and you're able to stand behind yourself. Other people are going to start buying into that instead of your fears, instead of critical thinking. You're going to be shining and changing everything when you embrace your purpose and you get that writing and creating done consistently, feeling alive, like you're able to be yourself and help people from that place. Because as you accept yourself and what you have to say in your mission, you light up everybody else to do the same. So I have a form for everyone to go to. I will put the link in the comments. It is sophiawren.com/talk. We're going to get you ready to make a bigger impact than ever before. If you're interested, I'm only taking a few clients at this time. If this is for you, then you've tried a lot of other things. You've tried writing groups, courses in writing or creating. You've tried having an accountability partner or someone to check in with that's like more like a friend. You try to do things on your own. Maybe you look at Facebook groups or you have some other kind of support, but you're still not consistent. You're starting and stopping. Maybe you have writer's block every few days if you're a writer, or creator's block every few days if you're a creator. You're just not getting momentum the way you need to. It doesn't feel powerful. It doesn't feel like it's working. If you're, you don't need to do it all yourself. So I do offer one-on-one support to a few people. I'm changing the way that I'm doing things so that I can give my absolute best to a few people. I'm actually moving to Japan today after making this video. I'm going to go load up a U-Haul and preparing my life for a massive change. And I want to create changes in other people's life. So we work together. It's a co-creation. But your results would be accelerating your progress towards your goals, the goals that matter, especially writing and creating or business creation goals, so that you can make a huge impact being yourself. Or if you work for somebody else, but you really need to write or create something for your job, if you're able to have them fund hiring me too, I'm happy to do that. Or I also do talks at organizations or for people for classes. So you can hear your intuition and always know what to do next. Because like I said, there's something inside of you that you can unlock, that you can ride the energy of into the choices that you need to make and know what to do, know how to choose the right way. It's very easy once you get going. It really is. If you can blindly listen to that feeling, your life will be better. But sometimes you do need to make powerful choices and move through resistance and stop making excuses. It can take energy, but practice makes perfect. So if you want to work deeper with me, we really cultivate this discipline and sense of intuition. So you stop overthinking your writing and putting extra pressure on yourself that you don't need to really be carrying. It makes you blocked. It makes you feel weaker. It makes you feel unmotivated, tired, overwhelmed. Find a pace that works for you so you can enjoy the process of being here on the planet as you write and create. You can set deadlines that make sense for you and get other goals and other areas of your life done, so you have the space to focus and really make progress without lots of shit happening that holds you back all the time, like fighting with boyfriends or crazy bosses sucking your energy or time wasters. So it's time to stop making excuses. We can clarify all those things so you can actually make an impact being here and look back on your life and say, wow, I did that. Good. I'm done. We want you to start focusing on the people that you're here to serve and connect to and work with for your mission on the planet, and not the people that are really going to keep you off of your path, that are going to drag you down. They're distracting, and we all are healing from past wounds. There's a way to shift that. And I'm not a counselor, but I can work with someone who goes to a counselor or addressed my part of this in the writing and creative process. We can heal things together. I want you to end the stop-start cycle so you can write or create consistently every day, be moving towards your purpose, and get it out there into the world so it can change things. I want the transformation that only you can bring through your writing and creating. We need it. So I know some of you are set again with this. You're good. But some people are craving more. They want more. They need more. Moving to Japan, like I said, I'm only taking 3 or 4 clients. There is an investment because I'm going to put my all into this, you guys. And I want you to be really committed. But we'll work together, get you on a plan for writing or creating that works for you, that supports the rest of your life too, and keeps you going when the writer's block or the creator's block comes up and gets in your way. When the doubts, the resistance, the confusion, overwhelm gets in the way. You're going to know what to do next, and you're just going to do it. So I can't describe to you exactly what your life would look like after working with me, because everyone is different. Everyone's working on different projects. I've seen amazing things happen with my clients. I had one of my clients really want to manifest a relationship, and she had a wedding with she had 6 dresses. One of the most important things she really wanted was a man who would spoil her rotten. I got to go to that wedding. I have a client who just finished writing her book, and it is now an Amazon bestseller. It has been since August, so that's about 6 months. And we worked really deeply in editing together, and it's an amazing book. It's got 75-star reviews at this point. I have worked in the last year with a number of authors who become bestsellers. I'm currently coaching somebody who wants to make an image for her in the fashion world, as someone who not only helps you look good, but helps you to get into the best vibe with your style, so that way you're influencing others and attracting attention in the best way possible. So she's about to, for the first time ever, get out there on video, and she's going to be publishing her book. And so everyone is different. Everyone's mission here is different, and your life is different, and the things that you have to balance are different. And you need a unique plan. You need unique support tailored to you and your life. And I'm happy to do that and bring my magic sparkles, as well as kind of my let's do this, kicking ass side. So that's what Sophia Wren brings. So again, if you are not moving forward consistently, you're stopping, you're starting, not getting things done as fast as you want to on projects and goals, especially related to writing and creating, you feel blocked every few days, or you just get off track, distracted by other things. It happens, but we don't want that anymore. You feel pressured and overwhelmed, or you're unmotivated to work now. There's a lot of other things to get your attention, and they seem to. You're sensitive to feedback from people in your life, your family, your friends, your work, bosses, coaches, whoever, readers, clients, critical people who are in your life. We don't know why. You had problems growing up with critical people, either family or bullies or friends that just didn't get you or did not make it feel safe to be you here. You still haven't reached where you want to go, and it feels like a strain to get there. So go to sophiawren.com/talk. Sophia is S is in Sam, O, F is in fabulous, IA, wrenlikethebird.com/talk. And we'll be in touch over a few days. I don't talk to everyone. It's definitely an interview process, and I have a limited amount of time. So I want to talk to people who can get the most from working with me. If we're not a fit, then I tell you something else you can do. Honestly, I just do that all the time with people, giving advice or a tip or a book recommendation, videos to watch on YouTube, blog posts, whatever it is for you specifically, I will share. So, last call for you if you're not moving forward consistently, stopping and starting on projects and goals, especially related to writing and creating. You have blocks come up every few days, or you just drop it and you get distracted by other things. You feel pressured and overwhelmed or unmotivated to do your work because of what else is going on. You're sensitive to people giving you feedback in your life. And you might even just be imagining what they will say when you finally get done your writing or creating. What will they think of you? Or they're already critical. Family, boss, coworkers, clients, peers, readers, whoever. Don't let them get in the way. You might have had problems with people getting in your way when you were growing up. In your family, your friends, bullies, bosses, teachers, advisors. That sucked. You still haven't reached where you want to go, and it feels like a strain to get there. There's an easier way. Go to sophiawren.com to talk, and we will explore what's holding you back from being your potential, from moving forward, from driving things forward in a way that feels good, that is you're in alignment with your higher purpose and your intuition. You know what to do next. It's just that easy. You trust yourself. You trust what you need to do. You're clearing a way forward through all these obstacles, so you have more space and more time to do your work, which nourishes you and does not drain you, which actually gives you more energy and happiness in your life and joy, and helps impact other people. This is the work that we're doing. It's not a drain. It gives you life energy. That's the new way to think about this. When you stop making excuses, and it'll help you to solve the problems that are keeping you from creating and creating in your life. Probably just need to reorganize things and find a way that works for you, your schedule, your life, so you can live the best life here, because you hear your intuition, you trust it, believe in yourself and your dreams 100%, no matter what anybody else has to say about it. You know how to separate the fact from the fiction when you get feedback, so you can improve and be as perfect as you can without hating it. And again, I'll make any suggestions I can to help you along the way, from books, referrals, tips, whatever you need. And if we're a fit to work one-on-one, I will let you know. And I'm part healing fairy princess and part kick a boot in your ass dominatrix bitch if I need to be. Whatever is going to help you to get to where you need to go, I will bring that energy with me, in all the love, all the mama bear love I can. Sparkle, sparkle. So go to sophiawren.com/talk if you're ready for your breakthrough. Are you ready? Are you ready? I wanted to swear. If you're ready for your fucking breakthrough. I've been recently really embracing swearing. It's so fun. Don't you love swearing? Yeah. I mean, if you don't like it, you should probably not work with me. But as I said, this is about power. This is about you being powerful. And I hope just watching this has been helpful to you, but there's always more to go. There is always more power to collect from the places we've given power away to the people in our lives, allowing their opinions and their expectations to drive where we're going. Even just trying to be successful is a way that we give our power away, because what is success? Success, I think, is you doing the thing that we talked about today in the guided meditation. Success is you breathing into your body, feeling what is there, and following what your body has to say. Success to me is listening to your ancestors, listening to the blood beating in your veins, driving you forward. You know, like, we are pumping blood miles and miles and miles through all of our veins every second. Like, there's a power in you to harness. And when all the people are empowered and we're in loving places inside of ourselves, like, we will topple any force and we can do anything. But we let people buy into the illusion, get us to buy into the illusion that we're just too small to make a difference, that we don't have the capacity or the time or the energy to do anything meaningful, so why try? Or what we do try to do is colored by all those influences, and so it isn't really built in a system to be successful because we don't really believe in it. Or as soon as we create it, if it takes time to really sprout, or somebody doesn't like it or thinks it's boring or just isn't drawn to it immediately, and we don't feel immediately validated, then we give it up. No. That's not what we're here to do. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to open your eyes up and help you realize how free you fucking are and how powerful you are, and we need to do this shit now. No more excuses. You don't have to do it alone. There's a way to do it so that you feel supported and validated through this process with whatever your intuition is telling you to do. I will help filter it through my intuition, which is pretty damn good. And I'm here to help you hear your intuition, empower you, so that when we're done working together, you have that skill for the rest of your life. You have skills you can use for the rest of your life. To be connected to your higher wisdom, to be connected to your birthright, to be here on the planet doing what you need to do, knowing exactly what you need to do next, knowing how to choose between this thing and that thing, so you feel the thing that's going to move you towards the future that is really right for you, that you want to create. To make this world better. Because inside of each of us is a genius, is a light, is a spiritual advisor that will lead us to our birthright, will lead us to the purpose that we're here to do. And we have to learn how to connect to that when everything else in the world is telling us to listen to them. I want you to tap into that and all of the answers. But to do it, you need support. So if you know it's time for you to have those breakthroughs constantly in your life, in your writing, in your creative process, and you want to make faster progress, go to sophiawren.com/talk. Fill out the form. We will talk soon. If that isn't right for you this exact moment, then stay tuned. Watch the rest of the videos in this series. I'm going to be making a new one tomorrow. Again, all of these have been created. They're already at sophiawren.com/blog. You can check them out there if you're watching this live and you just can't wait. Otherwise, go to sophiawren.com/talk and talk to me now. And have a beautiful day, everyone. Remember how important and special you are, just like we all are. We all have a reason to be here. And go do that thing that feels like the feeling that we talked about. Go do that thing. I want to hear about it. And I want to hear about all your questions, thoughts, and challenges. So please do comment and leave me notes. Again, Donald, thank you for saying I'm beautiful, because it really makes me feel good. So that's all for today, folks. Ciao.